Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shellcraft One and my old barn door, and I am back with some Christmas scraps, and I thought we would decorate them and make them into ephemera. We're still at the camper, and we'll be leaving tomorrow to come home, but you'll probably see this when I'm already home because I've got several videos that I'm filming. So, anyways, um, I thought we could just play with them today and make some ephemera and get us ready for our Christmas journals when we get back home. So, in the last video, we went through our scraps and cut up our tags and our pockets and our booklets and journaling cards. So, I'm going to scoot these up out of the way for now. And I think this is going to be a little bit longer of a video today because I've had people who have requested longer videos from me. So this one may go for an hour. I don't know. It's according to how well my camera does with it. So we'll just kind of see how it goes. So I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit more. Oops, sorry for shaking the camera. There we go. And we're just going to go to town and get to decorating on these. So this is our little pile that we will start with. I'm going to sit the whole pile to the side and we'll just bring one over at a time. So this one is the little fold out booklet that we had, and so I thought we could just work on it first. And I found this little journaling card. It just came out of a paper pack, but I thought it would be cute with the red, and so what I want to do is let me see if I can find my tear ruler. I'm going to try to just tear this a little smaller and give it, the deckled edge. So we'll get as much decorated as we can and then go from there in this hour-long video. And if y'all like the hour-long videos, maybe I can do some more of them. And if you don't like them, then, maybe I can do less of them, or maybe do a mix of them, or whatever. So y'all just kind of have to let me know what your preferences are. But I have had several people who have wanted me to do longer videos, so we'll try it and see how it goes. Okay, so this is kind of a plain background, but I think with this on there, and I want to do some inking around the edge. So let's see, I brought me a little bag of inks with me and some ink dauber. Not that one, and this one, and I think we'll go with the ground espresso for this one. Okay. Whoops. Okay. And I put this this mat down because I noticed in the last video there was a bit of a glare, so sorry about that, but hopefully this mat helps. It's an old mat and it's dirty, but hopefully it'll do the trick to keep the glare down off of my camper. The dining room table in my camper is like a mauve color. This camper's from the 90s, so there you go. But I thought that would help to knock the glare down. So I think I want to put this here, and I'm wondering if I want to have this little piece here that I thought would be cute in the background. No, I think that's too much. Honestly, I think that's too much. So I'm thinking maybe we can do this kind of in the center and do a little collage something over here. So I have my little tray of goodies here. So let's just look through here. Ooh, it would be cute to use one of the Christmas stamps. Let's see. And then I have some, y'all, I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning last night, this morning, cutting all of these labels. And so I thought it would be cute to maybe add a label in here with a stamp. So let me see if I can find something. No, I don't like the that dark color up against the bright white. So maybe, now I bought a bunch of labels, digital labels. That's not the right color red. From different shops, and I don't remember what shop which one is from, so y'all will have to forgive me on that. That one might work. That might work with that color. I'm kind of looking for like a longer, like a long skinny label. Let me just pull a few of these out. But anyways, I got these from several different shops, so I'm just going to pull a few of these out so that I don't have to keep digging in the bag. I should have had this part done beforehand. Not really liking that one. No one knows. This one was kind of the one I was looking for. Kind of like this one. But I don't want it to cover up the joy. This one's a little lighter. Let's find a stamp that we can work with, and that'll kind of give us a better idea. I might use that one too. Let's see. I don't want one with a date that's not, you know, it's not the Christmas date. So let's maybe pull that one forward. Maybe that one. Okay. I think we've got a few here that we can work with, so let me just put these back in the bag so we don't take up all of our room. And then we'll find us a stamp. So we could use a stamp that goes sideways like that. That one's cute with the pink Santa. Ooh, I like that one with the Santa on it. But that blue kind of clashes. Not the green. No. No. That one's kind of cute, but the blue clashes. That blue clashes. I might could do the poinsettias, or even that with the ivy, because it's got the pretty ivy there. I'm just looking through these real quick, just to see if there's any of them that screams at me and says, hey, use me, use me. Okay, I'm not real keen on the mother and child stamps. That one's kind of cute too. Okay, so let's play with these and see what we get. Uh-oh. There we go. Closed up my bag and couldn't figure out how it opened. I have all these little bags of stamps, and you would think that I would just put them all in one bag, but I have not done that yet. Okay, so let's see how this is going to work for us. All right, so if we put Joy here, I'm thinking we're probably going to have to go with kind of a smaller stamp and kind of corner it that way and maybe do something like that. Yep. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and move these out of the way, number one. And I'm going to scoop these stamps up out of the way until we decide or figure out how we're going to put this on here. And I have a little book here to glue on, so we're going to go ahead and glue down the Joy to the World. Hopefully y'all can see okay, and hopefully y'all can hear okay. Alright, now, before I glue this all the way down, do I want some kind of Christmas paper over here? Maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe that's why I'm not completely happy with this. So I'm just kind of looking through my strips of papers over here, because I like to use them, you know, if I need a little piece here or there or whatever, then I can use them. No. That one might be cute. Yeah, I think I want to add that. So I think I'm just going to put some, let me just measure. I hate measuring, y'all. I'm lazy. Let's do this end with a little bit of music. Okay. So if we put him right here, we can just trim him across there. I didn't trim that very straight, did I? There we go. Do we want ink on the edge of this one? We'll go ahead and ink the edge just a little, just to make him stand out against the red. Okay. And then we'll put some glue. Whoops. I'm knocking everything over. Okay. And then I am going to just kind of slide this one right up under that Joy card. Like that. And I'm probably going to have to put a little bit more glue underneath here, because I let my glue dry. There we go. Okay. And then I think I want to ink the edge of this stamp a little, just because it's pretty bright white. But I want it to be kind of bright white to stand out. Okay. So if we do this one here, okay. Do that kind of right there, and then maybe this little label, and maybe that little label. I think it just gives it kind of a little bit of something. Let's just put him right here. So we got our repairs done on our camper, or some of them. We've still got a couple more things we need to do, but I also need to get back to work because it's my busy season and I just couldn't afford to stay gone for very long. Which we've been here a few days. We left Sunday morning to come. Okay, I like that. I like the way it turned out. Now, inside you can either leave it, oh, I need to trim that off some. You can either leave it for journaling, or you can put a pocket in it, or you can make a little booklet out of it. But you've got your base to work with. I'm just going to go ahead and ink around the edges of this. You've got your base to work with, so it can kind of be whatever you want it to be. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ink around the edges of the back of this, just very lightly. Ink it. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and go around the insides too. You can put some coffee dyed paper in here. All different kinds of things that you can do with these little booklets to get them ready to add them into your journals. I'm going to go ahead and add a little ink there as well. And voila, we have one ephemera piece ready. Alright, next we have this little booklet, and I was thinking what I wanted to do with this one, I got little scraps of paper everywhere, is maybe put some vintage book page in behind it. And I have some vintage dictionary book page here that I thought we could use. So I'm just going to kind of go this way with it. Let me scoot some of this out of the way. And let me just check the camera and make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. I need to scoot over a little so that I'm a little more centered where y'all can see better. Sorry about that. Kind of hard with the filming here because, you know, I'm not used to filming here. So, alright, so let's just do about right there. Okay, go in there. There we go. Alright, and then I want to take off the white areas. Yeah, so anyways, we got our repairs and got to do a little fishing as well, so that was nice that we got to do that. It's been real windy here and raining today, but all week it's been windy. But today's the only day really that it rained. It kind of sprinkled or misted on us a little bit yesterday when we were fishing, but not as bad as today. And then so we did get to fish a little, and didn't really, we caught some stuff but nothing big enough to keep or eat. We were hoping to be able to cook us some fish for dinner one night, but it didn't happen. So yeah, so, and I'm telling you, buddy, since the time changed, it gets so dark so early here. Like, I didn't realize, because when we come down here to the camper, we're in central time, in the central time zone. And where I live in Tennessee, I'm in the eastern time zone. And I'm telling you what, it makes a huge difference. I think I'm going to leave a little extra. It makes a huge difference. So by the time you get out there and get fishing and you know, get started good, it feels like it's already starting to get dark, and then literally by 5 o'clock here it is pitch black. We were shocked because it doesn't get dark. You know, it gets dark earlier now in Tennessee, but not that early. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just do a little bit of ink around the edges of this. So yeah, we were surprised at how early it gets dark, so we had to get out there and get our fishing in as much as possible, you know, during the daylight hours, and then we just come in here and hang out in the camper in the evenings once it gets dark and have our dinner and, you know, maybe watch them. Which I think the first night we were here we watched a movie, but I don't think we've watched one since then. I've kind of played with my scrapbooking stuff, not scrapbooking stuff, Lord of mercy, played with my journaling stuff, and he's kind of just piddled around, and he brought a book to read, and so he's been reading his book and kind of piddling on his phone, and we just relax. And oh, I'm telling y'all, my bed here is so comfortable, and we can get in that room, and it's real dark in our bedroom here, and I'm telling you, it's like it just sucks you in like a black hole, and you could sleep for days in there. But I tell him, hey, the rules at the lake are, there are no rules at the lake. You can do whatever you want to here. You're on vacation. And so if you want to sleep till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, sleep till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're not on a time frame. We can do what we want to, when we want to, and it's just very relaxing. Okay, and you know what? I think that's all I'm going to do to that little booklet, because I think that's cute. I think it's a cute little cover, and then, you know, as I get ready to put it in a journal, I can decide if I want to put pages in here, or if I want to put pockets, or make it a little, you know, put whatever. Alright, so I'm just going to ink around the edges of this one. I kind of got glue everywhere. I can feel the glue sticking to my hand. The Oohoo stick's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to fold this back. Ink around this edge. I'm just going to hit it a little with the ink, nothing special. Not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. But yeah, so I'm telling you, we could both sleep for days in that bedroom in there, it seems like. But then after so long, I'm like, okay, I've had enough sleep. I'm ready to get busy. So I guess we got up around 8 o'clock this morning and had our breakfast. Okay, so this one I think is finished. So there's 2 that we've got finished. Okay, so here's, this is a journal card. And I thought with the journal card, I just want to do something simple on it because I love this paper. I think this paper is very pretty. And I thought this was super cute. Okay, ink dauber. Cute little card that came out of a paper pack with the Christmas tree truck on it. So I thought maybe I would just tear around the edges of this one too. And let's put those stamps over. But if I tear around the edges of this one and make it a little bit smaller so it fits on that journal card a little better. And then, whoops, that one kind of went sideways on me. And then we can ink the edges and make it super cute. Kind of got quiet on you. I love the old trucks, and I'm telling y'all, one day I am going to not let the Christmas season sneak up on me so fast. I've said that for the past 2 years, because I really do want to do a Christmas on the Farm digital kit, but I just, again this year, have run out of time, and so I didn't get to do it again this year, but I am going to do it. So I just have so many different projects in my head. And it's like one is on top of the other. You know what I think I'm going to do with this? Since this is so bright white, I think I'm going to, I have a little scrap piece of paper in here somewhere. I'm just going to touch my ink dauber to that, just to knock off some of the bright white. so it's not so bright white. There we go. I think that'll look better. Yeah, that will look better. Okay, so I'm in the process of making Christmas kits for y'all. And I think you're going to love everything that's in the kits. And I'm still adding stuff, so they're not quite ready yet. But I'm hoping that once I get back home this week, I can get them finished. I want something in behind this. That's what I'm looking for. But I do have fabric packs, little fabric packs in the kits. And so I'm going to try and see if I can find some of the fabric. Hopefully I brought some with me. I have a little tub over here that I have all my stuff in, so it's kind of small. What did I do with it? Oh, here we go. Alright, so I have little fabric packs that are going to be in the kits, so I thought we could play with some of the fabric that's in it and see if we can add some fabric in behind this journaling card on this tag. Okay, let's see. That's too bright. Ooh, I think I know which one's going to work. I think I like this one for it. Okay. So if we do this way, and I like the jagged edge, but I don't want to cover up the Christmas tree so much. I wonder if I have brought any I was just wondering if I had any cheesecloth with me. I have a little bit, but I don't think this is going to be enough to go behind there, because this would look really cute with cheesecloth behind it. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm not going to finish this until I get home and I can put the cheesecloth behind it. So I have paper clips somewhere. So I'm going to put this together with a paper clip, and that way I know there's something that I still need to do with it. Okay? Then we have this card. Now this can either be a journaling card, or you can make it a pocket or a tuck. Either way you want to do it. So I just want to trim this off just a little. There we go. And so I thought it just needed just a little bit of something in behind it. So I'm just going to glue it to this. Let me put this fabric back up. I don't have a very big area in here to be able to have a whole lot of stuff, so I have to put things back up once I use them. Alright, so we're going to put some glue on here. And I just want a little bit of the words to show, just so you kind of know that there's vintage book page behind there. What? Oh, you need to get by? Okay. No. Hold on, baby, and I can move some stuff. Give me just 1 second. Hang on, guys. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Had to take a little break. Alright. I don't remember what I was talking about. That's okay. I just want a little bit of the words to show around the edge of this. Maybe about that much. Whoops. These little tear rulers can be tricky. I have heard that Tim Holtz has come out with a new decal edge trimmer. So I went on Amazon and I priced them, and they're about $35, which is a little pricey for my taste. So maybe I'll wait a little while until they go down. But with Tim Holtz stuff, he doesn't normally go down on his stuff, so it may stay at that price, but I'm sure there will be an off-brand that'll come out, so maybe I'll wait for that. I'm just going to ink the edges just so it'll pop a little better on the background. And get a little more ink. And this is still the ground espresso ink. If you're looking for inks, I have Amazon links below that have inks and daubers, and it has the Uhu glue, it has the tear rulers, it has a lot of the products that I use in my videos. I do get a little bit of a kickback, not a whole lot, but a little bit from it. So if you're looking for something, you can go check out my affiliation links below. And I will try to add a link to the Deckle Edge trimmer for y'all if there's any of y'all who want it. But I believe right now they're on back order, so you probably still gonna have to wait a little while for them. But I'll try and put a link below. I'll try to remember to do that because I'm not gonna be able to do it till I get home. I'm just going to ink around the edges of this. This would make a cute little pocket or a cute little tuck. So you can use it as a journal card or a pocket or a tuck. Or it would even be cute on a paper clip. If you put it on a paper clip, and then it can just clip over the top of the page. Lots of different things that you can do with them. So that one we're going to call done. Very simple, very quick. Alright, the next one we have is this one. And I like, kind of already pulled out some things to go on it. However, as I was sitting here talking and looking at what was next in my pile, I noticed that I have this, which is a branding strip off of a paper pad. And I kind of like that, but that's a lot of neutral. But then I also have this, which I think would be cute. And I was going to put this kind of, I like this because it looks like, you know, coordinates to the North Pole. So maybe we'll do something like that. Maybe put it a little sideways, put that down there. So let's just ink up the edges and go for it. I'm going to put this one on first. So if I kind of put this down here, and these don't take long to do once you get going. Let me see if I have another one over here. I almost like this one better. I think I do like this one better. I think I need to trim a little bit off the top here. This one doesn't really have to be inked. Very simple, very easy. And I think we can put this one across this way. And then we will ink this. But this looks, I thought it was cute with the coordinates on it. You never know, it could be the North Pole. I don't know. I don't know what the coordinates are to the North Pole. And then I was thinking maybe we could do something like this. And maybe a little stamp. I almost think I want the stamp underneath that. Maybe like that. Okay, so let's ink the edges of the stamp. That right under there. Maybe like that. And now you have a cute little journal card. Super cute. You can stencil on the back. We can ink the edges on the back. And we could even put a little stamp in the corner on the back if you wanted to. We'll ink the edges on the front too. Now you can round the corners on this if you want to, but sometimes I kind of like to leave them square, especially if I have a square embellishment on it. It looks weird to me if you round the corners with a square embellishment. So I think we will. Let's put a stamp on the back real quick. I have all of my Christmas stamps here. That one would be cute. And we'll just use the ground espresso. Maybe let's do a red. I have some red ink. Let's do a red stamp. Better put the top on my glue. This, I have no idea. I got it at a yard sale or a thrift store, one of the two. So, not real sure where you can find this, but I haven't ever used this, so I'm going to stamp it off here first just to kind of see how it stamps. Okay, I think it'll be okay. Alright. It's not real juicy, so sometimes you can add a little bit of water in a spray bottle and just spray your ink pad, and that'll help freshen it up a little. Okay, let's put him on this side. There we go. So there you have a little stamp on the back, and then you have your journal card on the front. Next, this one we're going to do super simple. This is just that little bitty tiny journal card. So we're just going to ink the edges of this one. That just kind of needed to be a little darker with the dark red. Move that out of the way. And then we're just going to put the Santas right there. Super simple. Let me get rid of this because it's starting to get sticky. Make sure we got it on there straight. Super cute. And we'll just ink the edges around here. I think this needs some coffee dyed paper on the back of it. so that you have somewhere to write. And I have some coffee dye paper somewhere. I need a little bit bigger of a piece. Yep, that'll work. So we're just going to tear around the edges. You know what? This might be easier to use my little ruler just for measuring purposes. Yeah, that's easier. Okay. Let's do it this way. This will make it easier. Okay. It doesn't matter which way it goes. You can ink the edges. I'm just not going to this time. You don't always have to have the edges inked. Some people do, and that's just a preference thing. Now, the last thing I think it needs a word down here. Some kind of cute little word or something. Maybe a phrase. And I have some somewhere. Let's see. I have some somewhere. Here we go. These were gifted to me from a friend. These are cute little labels. Okay. Kind of needs a bigger word, don't it? The Merry Christmas is kind of bigger, but I don't like the color of it. Okay, I have some other words somewhere. Hang on. That one's too big. Too big, too big, too big. That one might work. Yeah, I like the Mary. We'll try him. Okay. I kind of want to trim him up just a little. That way it doesn't feel like he takes up the whole card. Making just a hair smaller. Throw a little ink on it. Look, I got glue strings. And he can go right there in the middle. And when our card is done, super cute. That'll be cute to tuck down into a little pocket or a sack. Okay, up next we have this little card, and I thought this would be cute, just something pretty and simple to go on the card. And I'm thinking I want something behind it. And I think I know what I want behind it. I'm just going to sit that there for a second. I have some laces here. And I have this one that's kind of got a gold to it. I think that'll be pretty with it. And then I also have that's too white. Ooh, this one might be cool. Yeah, I think this one's gonna work. Throw that back in the bag. I think we can go across this way. And then up this way. Yeah, I think that'll be cute. And then we can ink the edges. And I think I'm going to use Fabri-Tac on this because I want it to make sure it sticks good through that. And I think I want to ink the edges of this card. Now, if you wanted to ink on the back of this one or stamp on the back of this one, you would probably want to do it before you put your embellishments on, just to make the stamping a little easier. But I forgot this one has stuff on the back of it, and I did it so that you could kind of have it this way, where you can kind of use this as lines to write on. So there's no need for any stamping on the back of it, but I think I want it to go this way. That way you can write like this, and this doesn't feel like it takes up the whole card. So let's do it that way. Okay, and then we'll put this in the center there from my Fabri-Tac. Uh-oh. We don't want the whole lid to come off. I think I'm a little bit goopy, but that's okay. Okay. I am a little goopy. Let me get a little paper towel here and fix it. Excuse my reach. I want to put a good amount of the Fabri-Fix on here just to make sure it goes through the fabric that's going to be behind it. Okay. I'm going to put that right in the center. And I'm just going to let it sit for a second. Very simple, very easy journal card that's ready to go into a pocket or a tuck or even an envelope. Or again, you could put this on a paper clip and have it hang over the edge of your page. Okay, where are we on our time? We're getting there. We got about 10 minutes. So we can do a couple more. I have this one, which is the same as that one, so we'll do that one last if we have time. I have this one I thought was super cute. This is like a little Hermelinda flip, or you can use it as a tag, or you can use it as a little booklet, a booklet that goes up and down. And then I thought we could just do something super simple and put the gingerbread bakery on it, since it's got the little the gingerbread cookies on the cookie sheet. So I thought we could cut this down just a little. And I'm trying to decide if I want to tear it or if I want to cut it. I think I'm going to try to tear it. So we'll just try and do some tearing and some inking. I just don't have as much of an edge on this one as I did the other ones. That one didn't tear very straight, but that's okay. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so we'll ink around the edges, even though you're not going to see it real well because it's that blue, and it's a fairly dark blue. And then I think we're just going to touch with our ink dauber again, just to kind of knock down some of the bright white. You don't have to do a whole lot. And then I think we'll ink around the edges of this one. Before we do that, I want to punch the edges of this one. I want to round it off. And you could even do a decorative edge if you wanted to, but I just don't have any of those punches with me, so. And then again, we can do the inside very quickly. So we can put this here, and maybe, I think I want a little strip of something underneath the side here. Let me look and see what kind of little strips I have. This would be cute because it's got the red stripe with it. Let's try that. I like that. It just adds a little something extra. I seem to have glue everywhere. I just want to center that up, and then we'll glue our card. That there. And now you have a cute little card or a tag or a booklet. So I think that's where we're going to end it for this video. Y'all let me know if you want the longer videos or if you want the shorter videos. Let me know which you prefer. Again, if there are any supplies that you need, run down and check out the links I have listed below for my affiliate links. And so far in this video we have this journal card, this little journal card or paper clip, this little journal card. Let me just make sure you can actually see in the camera. Okay, so we have this one. The lighting's not very good in here. And then we have this one. We have this one, which I really, really like this one. And I don't use a whole lot of blues in my journals, but that one's super cute. This one, which can be a pocket or a journal card. This one, which we didn't finish because I need cheesecloth. So we'll finish that one when we get home. We have this one, which is a booklet. And then we have this one, which is a booklet. So not too bad for an hour's time. We got quite a few pieces of ephemera ready to go in a Christmas journal. So if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you will, and I hope y'all have a great day. Big hugs.